And 101.1 FM. Telling you what, to be a state volleyball champion, you have to have discipline. This group came in here so disciplined, so quiet. It's celebration time, ladies. The Northern Cambria State Championship volleyball team is with us this morning. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
There you go. There you go. Smiles breaking out. Also with us, the head coach, Mike Hogan, and the assistant coach, whose first name I forget. Jen Dumb is with us this morning as well. I'm sorry about that. I'll tell you what, let's have each of the young ladies step up and introduce themselves first, and so we can meet them all.
I'm Emma Kohler.
Okay, got to step really close. Those microphones work up close.
I'm Emma Kohler.
There you go.
Cameron Dumb.
Brooke Lieb.
Jenna Lutch. Autumn Donatelli.
Zoe Novella.
Raina Buzla. Maggie Hogan.
Kayla Boring.
And there you go. State champions once more. Now, how many of you were on the team last year? All of you. So all of you were here last year too, right? Now turn around and let us see the jacket. Because the jacket is from last year's state championship team. And Coach Hogan, come on into the microphone here. And what we're going to see is these jackets are due for some alterations.
Yeah,
they?
We're going to update the jackets. A local company's going to add State Champs 2019 on the bottom there, and we're going to put a back-to-back logo on the front. So
there you go.
The community's been excellent. You know, there's several people having pizza parties for us and giving us jackets and shirts and making donations, and the local community has just been super in terms of supporting this young group of girls.
Yeah, well, one of the great things about high school athletics is you can be state champions like they are, or you could be a team that struggles in the entire season and maybe not even wins a game. You know, you're always going to have that local support, though, don't you?
Yeah. The people like the high school athletics. I mean, you know, there's nothing better than high school athletics to help these kids get ready to prepare for their future, the lessons they learn, both the positives and sometimes the losses and negatives. You know, it helps you prepare and get ready to, move on with life. So the community supports that, and we're very thankful and appreciative of that.
All right. Well, absolutely. Those negatives can be turned into positives.
Yes.
You got to learn. There are lessons in everything. By the way, our visit with the Northern Cambria State Championship volleyball team, presented by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people, and powered by the Allied Milk Producers. Milk, it's good for you. Coach Hogan, you've got this team here. How many of you are seniors?
We got a nice group of 5 seniors this year.
Yeah. And so you've got some things coming back next year.
We got a couple players coming back next year. We got a nice junior class coming back, and we have some sophomores that aren't with us today that are ready to break in and show what they can do as well. So we're looking forward to next year as well. Yeah.
So you who are seniors, step up to the microphones, each of you. I want to talk to the seniors first. And there you go. And you can pick either microphone. But talk, if you would, for a second about this season. Each of you, just tell us who you are again and tell us how fun or important or exciting this season was. Each of you name yourselves again so folks know who's talking.
I'm Brooke Lieb, and I thought that this season was more fun just because it was my last, and I liked how we went out with a bang.
No, you sure did. You sure did.
I'm Jenna Lutch. I feel like this season was a lot more fun because I feel like we're a lot closer, and your team is now your family. And it makes everything 10 times better.
Absolutely.
Autumn Donatelli. I think the difference between this season and last season, I think we're all a lot closer just playing with each other on the court. And I don't know, I just thought it was more fun just because we also went out with a bang.
There you go.
I'm Raina Buzla, and I agree with them. They covered everything, so that's all I'm going to say.
I'm Zoe Novella, and I thought the season was really good. We bonded a lot better than we did last year.
Yeah. And last year you won the darn state championship. So here you are again. You had this mission of having to do it 2 years in a row, and by golly, you went out and did it. And as seniors, it's pretty special, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys step back. We'll bring the other ladies forward, and you can each tell us again your name and tell us about this season and what year you are.
Emma Kohler, graduating year of 21. It was a fun year, and we really came closer as a team and bonded more.
I'm Cameron Dumb. I'm a junior. I thought that this year went really well because we played together since we were all really young. It's been the same team, so to play for one final year with everybody and win the state title was really cool.
Yeah.
I'm Maggie Hogan, and this year was super special to be able to win 2, and I'm going to miss all my senior friends.
Oh, we're not going to have tears, are we? Those will come, I'm sure.
I'm Kayla Boring. I'm a junior, and I just enjoyed playing with my team and becoming closer and growing together as a group.
Absolutely. Let's get Jen Dumb back over here. We haven't had a chance to speak with her because I'm sure that for you, this was a very, very special year, too.
It is a very special year. This is a very special group of girls. They're wonderful to be around. They're great people on and off the court. And to watch them grow and develop and to work hard and to achieve their goals has been awesome.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Coach, come on back over.
I had one thing to add that made this year kind of special was from August on, like the first day we walked in the gym, anybody that would talk to this group of girls, even all summer long, any tournament we went to, are you guys going to do it again? You guys are favored to win it. Are you going to win it again? You know, so I think that they handled that so well. You know, we made a little statement about it. We had our own little sayings, and it kind of motivated us. And we knew that people were going to look at us to repeat, but to actually do it, and you know, because everyone's trying to knock off the champ, and
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I'm really proud of how they handled that, and you know, they instead of just looking at the end of the season, we built in some little goals, and they kept striving forward and improving all year long, and it really paid off because we were very comfortable at the end. We didn't feel pressure at the end. We played, outstanding throughout the playoffs, and they knew what was gonna be like, how it went down, and. But again, everyone just kept asking, "How's it going to go?" And they, you can't let that be pressure. He made it a challenge, and I'm really proud of them for the way they handled that.
Well, one of the interesting things to me is you guys were all on the team last year, and you all said, there are differences from season to season.
Yes.
You as a coach have to notice that as
Yes.
well. What were some of the differences, the contrasts that made this team distinct from last year's team, which was so fantastic?
Last year's team. The 2018 team, we knew we had a rival game. So we lost the district title that year. And so then that really was the key thing that got us focused and dialed in. And we knew we wanted to get back and maybe play that team again to get to the state finals. And we did that. So that actually took all the pressure off because we had a focus point then. Mm-hmm. But this year, was a little different because we won our Heritage Conference, we won our district title, so then, it was like everything was a new opponent, we know who we were going to get, and they knew what the end result was going to be, but like I said, I was proud of how they handled the difference there.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, ladies, I have a big question for you. This is the quiz question for you today. Think back to this past year: practices, off the court, bus rides, games. What was the goofiest moment of the entire year? Somebody step up and give me an idea. The funniest, the goofiest, the weirdest moment of this year. Somebody has one. Come on up. Tell us again who you are.
Well, I'm Emma Cooler, and every away game, me and a player, Lauren Donatelli, would always have a dance-off on the bus ride to the game.
Really?
Yes, and it literally lasted the whole bus ride.
Real?
There was
on
no
the bus.
stopping us, yeah.
A dance-off on the bus?
Yeah. And I was sweating before we even got to the game.
Well, the interesting thing is there are no bus seats to inhibit you right now, so if you guys want to demonstrate in any way, we could make that happen. You're not going to do it, are you?
She's not here today, so I can't.
Oh, I understand. You would put her to shame.
Yes, I would. I'm a warm one every time.
Well, that's fantastic. It is fun being a member of a team like that, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. And you end up being the state champion. So take me back, championship moment. Somebody step up. Tell me about when that moment came when you realized we're state champions again.
So I'm Raina Booza. I was very emotional. I bawled my eyes out. It just felt unbelievable.
Yeah.
We worked so hard all season, and it was a dream come true.
Mm-hmm. When you went into the match, were you, as a team, were you thinking, this is ours? You're not taking it away from us?
Yeah, we wanted it. It was our senior year. We were like, it's not stopping us now. We came all this way. Let's just keep pushing and do our best.
For,
And
for folks who don't know, who did you play and where was the tournament held?
Nativity, and we played at Cumberland Valley High School.
Cumberland Valley, so all the way out in Cumberland County, I would assume.
Lancaster.
Yeah.
In Lancaster. Yeah. Well, fantastic. You know, it's so good to have you back with us again. I don't want to put any pressure on those of you who are returning next year, but I'll keep a slot open for you, okay, here on Indiana in the Morning. If you win it again, you'll have to get the jackets altered again. But, hey, you're going to get enough pressure from people through the course of the next year before then. Meanwhile, congratulations, you're state champions again, and we are so very, very proud of you, not only from the Heritage Conference, but just from our area. Your young ladies, Northern Cambria is a little bit distant from Indiana, but as members of the Heritage Conference, your neighbors and your friends, and we can tell you're really good teammates that love each other. So congratulations once more. And coaches, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
The entire school district. There it is, the state championship team from Northern Cambria, 2 years running. And it is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank here in the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM.